What's up? Welcome back. This is Naptime Builder. We're working on the 55. Doing some lower door patches, trying to get this thing, as rust free as we can, because we got some big old holes all up in there. Last video we did the inner lower door patch. This video we're doing the outer door patch. Got a couple other small spots on the door we got to patch up. And then we got a bunch of, some idiot throughout the years thought it was smart to swap the mirrors out 14 times and drill holes. Got all that to fill up. Hopefully by the end of this video, we can get this thing patched, body filled, and primed. That's the plan. Y'all come along, hit that like button, comment. Hey, if you ain't subscribed, hit that little red button. Hit that little bell out there where you get notified when I'm doing something else ignorant, all right? Let's get to work. All right, y'all, here's what we got going on. This lower door is pretty rough, There's a big old hole, don't worry about that. That's the little flap it flips over and helps secure the inner, tie them together. Big old rust holes, all that, But surprisingly, this door ain't nothing compared to what that door was when we started. So that's what we're working on. About to do some more measuring. I already got a line on my panel up there, but we're going to do some more measuring, make sure that's where I want to cut it. Measure twice, cut once, as they say. And then we'll cut this outer, or the original panel here to match. Throw that beast on there, weld her up. Grind, weld her up, grind, weld her up, body fill, patch, weld. All right, so here's what we got. Hopefully I didn't screw it up with my, oh yeah, it'll cover all of it. So I need to draw me a line across through there. All right, so we got our first round of tacks down through here. I took the wire wheel to it. I'm gonna go down through here now that it's cooled off pretty good bit. Do another round of tacks. I'll take the wire wheel to it. I might go ahead and take my flappy disc over, smooth it out some, give it a few minutes to cool off a little bit more, and go back and go back and go back. That's the bad thing about this stuff. About this thin sheet metal, you have to give it time to cool off, otherwise you will straight up warp it. That's why my Jeep looks like crap, okay? My Jeep was a test dummy. That's why she just looks like a dummy right now. But it's looking pretty good so far. Would you just look at it? All right, grind down the first round of tacks, come back, and I've done 2 more rounds since then. Got a little bit more cleaning up to do, but she is definitely coming along. And then after that, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dadgum holes to fit. That is ridiculous. That's where I was talking about. They've had different sets of mirrors that they put on here or whatever. That's insane. Definitely coming together though, looking so much better. I'm pumped. Pump. I don't look it because I'm tired. Night shift's beating me down with like 4 hours sleep each day. It's beating me down. But you gotta do what you gotta do if you wanna get anything done. So, get back to work. Nobody wants to hear me talk anyways. Alright y'all, it's another day. As you seen yesterday, we got the outer lower patch on and pretty smooth and all that. I just went through and hammered the outer lip down around the end or over the inner. So she's all tied together. She's looking pretty good. Oh, and I also welded up the mirror mount holes, all 2,700 of them. Actually, I think it was like 9, but you know, it's whatever. I was close. But now I got 2 other spots I need to fix. And then we can get this thing ready for some body filler. So here's what we got. I got this area right here. So you got pinholes. I'm gonna probably do like a little square rectangle right here. And then I have this area right here. I would like to just, if I could, I'd just fill it in with the welder, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to blow it out or nothing. What's this? What's these 2 little holes for? Was they on this other door? No. No, them 2 little holes wasn't on that other door. I might fill them in too. All right, so I got 1, 2 little bitty holes. That little spot and then that little spot. The extra here, that off of the inner door patch, I'm probably gonna cut this little end off right here, as long as it's big enough to patch in that whole little area where the pin holes and the bigger holes there is. Just go ahead and put a little spot in there. And we might just use the welder and some welder wire. Try to fill in that other little bitty spot and then these 2 little holes. Hopefully we can get all that done, clean this thing up, and start some body filler. That's my goal, is to start some body filler today, or short strand fiberglass, one of the 2. We'll decide when we get there, okay? But this is what we're doing. So, all right, let's get after it. All right, y'all, she got some short strand fiberglass on her, and I've hit her with the 80 grit. Was it 80 or 60? One of the two. I still got to do some sanding on this to get that fiberglass the rest of the way down. A lot of these other spots is looking pretty good. Need to feather them edges out a little bit more. But we will do that tomorrow because it is time for me to get ready for work. So tomorrow, we'll come out, sand this a little bit more, get it right, see if we need to throw a thin layer of Bondo body filler on this side of the door or whatever. If we do, we'll let her dry a little bit, and we'll sand her down, get her smooth. After that, we will flip it over and do short strand fiberglass on the other side. Sand or dry sand. Let's see if it needs a thin coat of Bondo. Dry sand. I would love to get some primer shot on this tomorrow evening. I don't have to work tomorrow evening. After tonight, I'm off for 2 weeks. I'm hoping to get a whole lot done on this truck in them 2 weeks. We shall see. But I'd love to get some primer on this thing tomorrow evening. I just don't know if time of waiting for it to dry, the sander down, waiting for it to dry, sander down, all that crap. I don't know if that fits into the time frame where it's possible. But if it's possible, we'll make it happen. Now I gotta go get ready for work. Wipe some Bondo dust off of it, or basically. Not a whole lot different. It got some fiberglass in it, okay? Go wipe this crap off of me, get ready for work. Fat boy's hungry. We'll see y'all tomorrow. What's up, y'all? This is next morning. I got out here like 4:30 this morning. Did a whole lot more sanding, did a little bit more fiberglass in a couple small spots. And well, she turned out all right. I just laid a little primer down. Just look at her. She's all one color on the inside. Let me get you a better look, okay? And she's still wet. I just got done spraying it. Rattle can primer. But she's looking pretty good. I ain't no professional, obviously, so. I do have, see that little pinhole there? Couldn't see that apparently when I had it down the bare metal. But I'm not worried about that pinhole, okay? Just so you know, not worried about it. We'll probably eventually end up having some door panels on this thing. It'll be fine. But I mean, right along here is where we had our patch on the inside. And I mean, right now you can't tell it's been patched, but looking pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. So it's early morning, like I said. It's like 6 something now. But kids probably about to start waking up. I wanted to get primer on the inside of this door because I mean it's gonna have all day to dry because we got birthday parties this evening. So the kiddos will not be getting a nap, so Daddy will not be able to come work on it, okay? But so this will be drying all day long. Hopefully tomorrow morning I can get out here and flip this thing over and put a little filler and stuff on the outside of the door, get it smooth and get the outside primed tomorrow. All right, and here she is all dry and about ready to flip her over and throw some filler on the outside. She ain't perfect, but she's looking a whole lot better than she did. Fiberglass spread on there. We'll give that some time. I didn't think I'd be back out here today to be able to put this on, but we're just gonna let this dry. And I'll come back out in the morning, start sanding her down, and hopefully get that thing primed tomorrow. Would be nice to get it primed tomorrow before church, but we'll see. All right, y'all, here it is. I've been out here this morning, it's Sunday. I've been out here since like 5 o'clock this morning, sanding down the fiberglass that I had on it. Ended up having a couple little small spots that needed just a tad bit more, so I did a thin layer of Bondo body filler around those spots, feathered it out, got it as smooth as I felt like I could. And we just laid some primer down on it. She is not perfect. Because I mean, look where I'm doing it. And look who's doing it, okay? So, she ain't perfect, but she's 10 million times better than it was. Paint's still wet, obviously. I just got done spraying it. And yes, this is just rattle can primer. Once we get the whole truck stripped and filled and fixed and whatever, when we go back together with it, we'll block the whole thing. We'll primer it with automotive primer. You know, go through the whole spiel then. But right now we're getting as smooth as we can, you know, because that's where the work comes in, getting it nice and smooth. We're just doing the this rattle can primer just to get them covered. That way they're not, you know, sitting here rusting while we're working on the rest of it. And then when we get her together, we'll go over it all. Automotive primer, all, you know, she'll have a couple layers of primer on it, okay? And all that jazz. This is what we got. We did the inner patch on the last video. We did the outer patch on this video. Got her body filled. Got her, you know, she's smooth, okay? You know. Got her primed. One step at a time, y'all. Next video, I'll be pulling that bed off. Setting it to the side. We'll start stripping the back of the cab. Do some cab corners. And all that. Hey, y'all come along for the ride. If you ain't been watching, go back and watch the other videos. How we've got her this far, because she might be ugly, but she was in rough shape when we got her, and she's a lot better than she was. And she's only getting better. Thanks for watching Naptime Builder. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Send me a comment. What video you working, or what vehicle you working on? We'll catch y'all later. I gotta go get ready for church. Y'all have a good day.